Reality is such a strong word. Oftentimes when we engage with it, we think it's final, it is finite. So oftentimes when someone tells you this is my reality, I can alter it, it sounds very true, sounds very complete, sounds like, yeah, this person is saying something that is actually factual. Yes, it is true, but is there a but to it? And this is it. I always thought that reality was that concrete, and it is concrete. And I always thought that the reality is always total in how we engage it. But that thought had changed for me because I've come to realize that reality as a concept is wider and broader than any single person, any single individual can actually engage. At every point in time, we are not engaging the whole of reality. We are actually engaging one single point in reality. And that point comes to define our entire existence. We predicate everything that we are and have and can be upon the points in reality that we are engaging. So when someone tells you this is my reality, I can alter it. The person has said a truth that is actually very limited, because sometimes what you have to do is pan out. No single one of us engages the whole of reality. In this study right now, I have a whole lot of things. For me to shoot this single video, I need to focus on the camera right in front of me. And by extension, I delete these thoughts and remove every other thing in my horizon at this moment, just so I can focus. Reality oftentimes is a function of focus. It's selective consciousness. It's that thing that I am focused on a single point and I built my entire existence around that point, and I forget every other thing that can exist outside that point. So if this point I'm focusing on at this moment is wrong, if it is limiting, if it is ugly, it's all I can see because I'm focusing on it. Sometimes the solution to the challenges of our lives is just, can we pan out? Can you zoom out from what you're focusing on and see all the other things that exist within your reality that you cannot touch at the moment? Sometimes your problem is not the problem. Your problem is, or the focus is your problem. You're zoning on one tiny point, whereas a lot of things are happening outside your horizon. The one thing that differentiates us from animals, from all the other small things around us, is this concept of options. Something always exists outside your focus. Sometimes if you can just pan out from where you are and see the totality, well, you still can't see the totality, but you see much more beyond what you're focused on, and you see where your options lies. Reality is concrete, it's finite, but the truth is reality is vast. And for us to actually absolutely survive, sometimes we need to focus. So the definition of what you call reality is actually what you're focused on. And sometimes you think you're stuck on that reality. No, you're stuck on what you're focused on. If you can zoom out, pan out, you will see the options that exist outside of your focus. And then the next question will be, would you have enough courage to take them? So the next time someone tells you, this is my reality, I can't do anything about it, it's not a complete truth. You're not stuck. You're stuck on your focus. Options exist outside that focus. And if you can just zoom out and find them, then maybe you look for the courage to move in the direction of the next best thing for you.